This is North Dakota Today.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. It's always rough on Mondays, but I'm excited this week because we have another theme week.
We do. We love our theme weeks.
Yeah, and especially when we're talking about women and women's health issues.
Yes.
We've talked about doing this for quite a while.
I know, we're excited. But yeah, it's kind of like those topics that we need to talk about, but we don't always want to talk about. So we're going to get down to the nitty gritty on it all.
I like to pick on men a lot. I feel like they never go to the doctor, but sometimes moms,
we're
too busy taking care of everybody else that we don't take care of ourselves.
Yes.
So this week, all about women's health, topics that sometimes fly under the radar. And today, we are starting off with a very important one.
Menopause.
Menopause.
Everyone's going to go, all women are going to go through it.
Yep.
I believe. So therefore, we need to, we're going to talk about it because kind of, I don't know if it's taboo or just something that they're just kind of shy about.
You know, that's a big part of it. Shy about it, I think is
so.
a big one. Tomorrow, something that we all have ups and downs with throughout life. Weight loss. Although I always say it affects women, you know, differently than men. My husband quits drinking pop and he loses 5 pounds. You know, I think about drinking a pop and I gain 5 pounds.
And that weight loss or even weight gain goes along with that menopause part too.
That's
so
true,
that's kind of a topic too that we can talk about. But then, of course, moms, you especially know what we're talking about. Wednesday is on bladder control. A certified midwife is going to get down to the bottom of it.
I think that's a good one. No one wants to talk about how we joke that, you know, after a couple kids, you can't jump on the trampoline.
No more.
There are some solutions.
Or do a jumping jack.
You don't just have to laugh about it. You don't. Yeah, we might be able to help you start doing jumping jacks again, or
That's
just
right.
you know, laugh at a joke without pee in your pants. It's a real thing. Thursday, an important topic that may feel might be a little sensitive about. We're clearing the air about anxiety and depression. It's something more people than you realize deal with every single day. So very important, especially as it's Mental Health Awareness Month.
It is. This month is, and so we have a great guest tomorrow going to talk a little bit about that as well. So, but then we'll focus on that on Thursday, and then on Friday, it's the dreaded hair loss. I think I just experienced a little this morning. As you know, we always do when we brush our hair and everything, but sometimes it's a little bit more than we want. So it's kind of something that we want to know a little bit more about and help you keep your hair healthy and those follicles growing and whatnot. So that's
and we're
Friday.
going to be posting all of these segments on our North Dakota Today Facebook page. So follow us at North Dakota Today on Facebook. Send us your questions for the experts on any of those topics or more. We're going to, you know, kind of have some freedom to ask doctors all those questions that we've been too scared to ask. So we'd love for you to get involved.
And the experiences and things like that maybe people have had too as we go on, even after the topics. I think that's kind of a good thing to let you know that you can obviously ask those questions and we'll try to find that answer.
I love it. It's going to be a great week for sure.
Yeah. So,
and you mentioned when you walked in, like, oh, I hope my eyes are open. You're so tired.
I'm tired. It was a big weekend at our house. So graduation. So McKenna graduated from NDSU. Congratulations to all the NDSU grads this weekend. It was super cool, of course, and to see all of these great kids who have accomplished so much. McKenna is an architecture student, and they go through a graduate program in their final year, and these are all the architecture students in this picture. They go through what's called a green coat ceremony, and so we moved over from the dome to the shack, and then all the kids walked across the stage and got their green coat. So that was pretty cool. But this is all of those students. There's like 66 of them. And then this is my parents. Hi, Bob and Judy. They're
in town
watching today. So I have to give a shout out to my mom and dad because they came home from Arizona a little early to watch McKenna cross the stage this weekend.
Did they do it in person or did they do it on?
It was in person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if your parents got to go.
Yeah, they did. So the boys didn't get to go, but my parents did, and so that was really nice and special, and of course. So anyway, they're here this weekend. So yeah, we had a weekend.
Very busy.
And it was such a gorgeous one too.
Oh, perfect for graduation parties. And I heard a lot of people were out having, celebrating, whether it was a party at your house or going out to restaurants and things like that. So also
really
a perfect
busy
weekend. We talked a ton about the Able Games, and they did happen Friday and Saturday.
And you were right there in the action.
I got to take part a little bit on Friday night. I was very excited. So
cool.
on the right there, I was going to say the big guy. They're both football players, but in the in the shorts, that's Connor Mcgovern, an NFL football player, former Shanley grad. So he kind of organized this along with TNT Fitness, and I know they had a fancy gala. They raised a ton of money for TNT, and their mission is helping people of all abilities take part in so many different things, especially physical activities. So I just love TNT's mission, and not surprised that Connor decided to support it. So it was great to see him come home and still, love his hometown. And so we love, Connor. Well, Connor's like one of his really good friends from elementary up through Shanley is the You Betcha guy, Miles Montplaisir. So he was kind of the entertainment. They had the gala Thursday, Friday they had games, and then we kind of did a little back and forth visiting with the. I thought it was really fun. The You Betcha guy. If you haven't watched any of his videos, he just is like. He loves the Midwest, but he also pokes fun at every time I watch one of his videos, I'm like, that's so me. I love that.
It is so cute though when it's hilarious. I mean the clip that we had last week that Cordell showed, it was so hilarious because it was totally guys sitting in a bar making fun of each other. It was cute.
I love it. So it was a super fun night, super great to visit with those two, and and NFL player and a viral superstar, which is what the Bush Latte guy.
Could you imagine just in the locker room his jokes and stuff like that with everybody and laughing?
I know
because they're not from the Midwest, I'm sure. So. Cute. You ran on Saturday. I have to mention this because you did
I did the 5K anyway. It was at Courts Plus. There were a lot of different races going on, but one of our friends here on the show, Abby Richardson with a Profile, put it on, and it was super fun, gorgeous morning, and I did run it the whole way. That was, I didn't win or anything like that, but my goal was to run the whole way, and my husband did it. We actually brought our dog too, so it was great just to see people out and about. The weather was gorgeous.
So absolutely, and lots of people.
Lots of people
lots of posts about both the Able Games as well as this race. So that's very cool. So coming up on today's show, though, we're going to talk menopause. We are tackling that not so easy topic, and we're kicking off a week of talking about more women's health issues. So stay with us.